God bless. I'm coming from Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 2 and 6. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones. Together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. Okay, so let's go back to verse 2. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up and that which is planted. Okay. So in every season, there will be a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted, okay? Because we all go through seasons in life, but it's about getting back up. It's about calling on the name of Jesus. It's about being prayed up. It's about not looking back. It's about the journey. It's about just, getting over the things that no longer controls you anymore. 3, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, okay? We always go through these things in life, okay? Where there's going to be a time, you know, a time to heal. It's going to be a time that you just break down, because of things that you're thinking about or whatever. And a time to build up. But as you begin your life, it'll be a time where you're built up and you've gotten over those things that no longer serves you. Okay? 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Okay, there will be times that you're weeping from, something that you lost or something that's still hurting you, okay? And there's going to be a time that you laugh because you're just happy. You're happy within yourself. You're happy about everything that you've gone through, okay? It's going to be a time that you mourn. It could be you mourning for the loss of a child, you mourning for the loss of a father or a mother, but for everything there is a season, okay? And a time to dance. It'll be a time where you just want to rejoice and just thank the Lord for everything that you've been through and how you've gotten through it, okay? 5, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. So, in every season is going to be a time where, you just cast those stones away. Like it no longer bothers you anymore because it's what you dealt with. And, the storm is over. Okay? Um, Together, a time to embrace, a time to embrace, to be happy, to love and just hug your loved ones, okay? And and that's where you find comfort, is when you finally heal. You will find comfort in that. 6, a time to get and a time to lose. There'll always be a season where, you may get blessed with stuff, but sometimes you may lose it too. Okay? A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to keep a lot of stuff, but then there'll be a season where you have to just let those things go, okay? Because it's no longer serving you. So I always say this, always pray, always keep Jesus first, okay, in your life, okay? Because sometimes we may go through seasons in life, okay? And then we might just like, just don't let anybody in those seasons. And then God will bring you into a season where he says, okay, all this got to be gone. It got to be gone out of your life. So to everything, there's a season. Everything, there's a season to mourn. There's a season to cry. There's a season where, there's a season for everything in your life. And unless you deal with it head on, okay, you will continually be where you were at before, just, not getting over what happened or what hurt you, or you know what bothered you. So to every season, you have to mourn, you have to cry, and you have to get back up every day and thank Jesus for what he brought you from, okay? Like I said, it's always a season in your life, a hurdle that you skipped over. And until you, as a person, say, okay, I can no longer let something like this control my life. And you go through it, you walk through it, and let Jesus take over, then that's when you can finally heal and be at peace. God bless.